Gosh dang it. Alright. So, today we are going to be playing Fortnite a little bit, but before we play Fortnite, my girlfriend, my old girlfriend, tried to tell me that she was pregnant. Not by me, somebody else, I don't, you know. Anyway. She supposedly went through birth in 5 minutes, and she's 12. Which doesn't make sense at all. So, the average is 12 hours going through birth. And, I'm sorry, not 12 hours, what am I talking about? Like 4? Like 3 or something? And she tried to tell me that she went through birth under 5 minutes. So, I know you're not going to be able to see anything, but I'm going to probably not the best, but alright, we're gonna play Fortnite in a minute. I'm gonna put you on the screen. I'm probably gonna get some music going. Here. Alright, music, I'm gonna turn up like to 90. Only until I get back. And then we're gonna turn it off. Alright, BRB. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm looking up something. I want to do settings real quick. I'm gonna look up,
Open.
What?
Need to come clean up some poop.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can I just do one goddamn thing? Best keep buying for Fortnite PS4. Alright, I'll be right back.
Why?
Oh my god. Alright.
Playing controller on PC or on console. Luckily for us, Fortnite has made it where controller players are pretty much on the same playing field as like mouse and keyboard players. But since so many people use SCUF controllers now, which allow you to have more buttons to work with, pretty much the only difference between mouse and keyboard and controllers, one you use analog sticks to aim, and the other one you use a mouse. But since Fortnite has Bloom and a lot of the decision making actually means more than just pure aim, it allows controller players to be on like almost an equal playing field in my opinion. We've seen that through like a lot of the Fortnite events, whether it be like the skirmishes, the summer, fall skirmish, and the Winter Royale. I feel like even in the Winter Royale, which is the most recent competition, there's been way more controller players than usual, and I would say that's for a couple reasons. Number one, more efficiently for you, but technically it is not impossible still if you play on console. That
Come on.
actually compete with the best players on the game, because a guy named Wiggs, who plays on Xbox One, actually was able to make it into the finals and everything. So big shout out to him for representing all the console players. And what I want to do for this video is go through a bunch of the best controller players and kind of show you guys their settings, and then tell you guys what also I think are the best settings for people to use. So let's start off with Wiggs, the Xbox player that actually qualified. He uses a 0.7x and a 0.6y, which is actually kind of on the lower side in my opinion. I've always said that you needed to use at least like a point.
Okay, so a 0.70 and a 0.60.
0.6 to like be able to compete with the best. And you know, they kind of changed that with adding the controller building sensitivity, which makes it so you can play on a slightly lower sensitivity while still being able to build fast to compete that way. And I think you guys are going to be surprised on actually how low of sensitivity some of these players play on that I'm going to go through right here. He also uses a 0.37 targeting sensitivity and a 0.72 scope sensitivity, which is really weird for me. I don't know. That seems like a really high scope sensitivity. It's hard to aim with an analog stick with the scope, in my opinion, because there is no aim assist with the scope. So that high of a scope sensitivity seems like a lot, but hey, he qualified, so I'm not going to judge him too hard on it. For these controller building sensitivities is 1.6, so I'm guessing it's a little bit on the higher side to make up for a slightly lower X. I mean, obviously it's not super low.
Oh, Aiden, Ghost Aiden. If we use his,
I'm a demonstrator. Like some movies, so just stop it. Take a peek, yeah, I'll be gone here. Big things calling, have a TV right there, yeah.
Yo, what up, Aiden? You want to 1v1 playground? Do you? I mean, shit, I might be down. I'm not fucking warmed up. But my hand cam's still fucked up, but dude, I don't even know how to add people anymore. Ghost Aiden. I added you, but I don't see you on my list. I invited you. Can I join? Yeah, dude.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, what's good, brother?
How you doing, buddy?
Alright, dude, are we doing 1v1s or what?
Whatever you want to do.
I mean, I thought that's what you wanted to do. I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, I want a 1v1, kind of.
Alright, dude.
I have a tournament thing I gotta go to tomorrow, so I'm just gonna 1v1 and then go to bed.
Alright, man. Fall damage off or what? Yeah, I'm on West right now. Well, you're West too, right?
No, I'm East, but I'll play West.
I mean, if I play East, I'm like 100 ping. My internet's dog shit.
Okay.
50 or...
Yo, what is going on, bros? Today's video is about the best keybinds on console, what they are, how to set them up. Basically, I wanted to make a video as informative as possible. I didn't want to rush this one. I didn't want to make it the second that custom keybind came to console, because I wanted to give it some time so people can work out what's the best and what works for them the best. And that's why I'm making the video now. I've given it a bit of time. I've asked a lot of people what they're using, and I've come up with what works the best for me, and I want to show you what probably can work the best for you as well. Except, with all things, it's all about personal preference, so yours might vary a bit from mine, but that's fine. I'm going to explain what I think's the best and why I use certain things. So, how I'm going to go about setting this up and showing you guys what I use and what I think's the best. We go build a pro setup right here. That's the button layout I use. Then we go to custom. And now we're going to customize this. So, first things first, I'm going to go through it step by step. Sprint and auto sprint. I do not use this setting at all. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press triangle to clear it and unbound it. Now you might be confused by that. What the heck, here at Sprint Zeus? But no, I've got a setting which I suggest all you guys use, because walking in Fortnite, nobody does it. We sprint everywhere. So this setting is a godsend. Most people use it on PC, and people on console are slowly getting around to it. You might already use it. But there is a setting called sprint by default. This here in your normal settings, and I have that turned on. So I sprint everywhere. So what this button does over in my controller, the sprint button, when I click it down, it makes me walk. And I never want to walk. You guys don't want to walk in Fortnite, especially in build battles.
okay, yeah, that's probably good. Good to know. Sprint by default, okay, apply. And then we go back here, custom. Unbound, okay.
Worst thing you can do is start walking, because that will make you build slower. So I have this button completely unbounded, so I never walk in Fortnite. It's literally a godsend. Now, what we have here are two useless buttons that I personally don't use and you guys probably don't use either. So what we're going to go ahead and do is clear it. These two left and right buttons on the D-pad, completely useless. So now they're both unbound.
These two, place marker.
Sprint Zeus, but no, I've got a setting which I suggest all you guys use because walking in Fortnite.
Replay last emote? What?
Nobody does it. We sprint everywhere. So this setting is a godsend. Most people use it on PC and people on console are slowly getting around to it. You might already use it. But there is a setting called Sprint by Deep where we make the important change. Left or right on the D-pad, you can choose what you want or maybe something different, which I'm going to explain what you can do differently. So what personally works best for me and potentially you guys as well is left on the D-pad, go down and change it to edit. What this does is instantly edit the structure you want. One click, you'll enter edit mode. Instant edit on console is now here and we can use it. One thing is though, I do have a SCUF controller, so that edit button I can put onto a back paddle, making it easier for me to press. I don't ever have to take my finger off the stick. But for those that don't have a custom controller, you might play claw, you might be able to click the edit button without taking your finger off the stick, or you might need to take your finger off the left analog stick for like literally only a second or two to click that edit button, which isn't the biggest deal because you probably won't be sprinting while clicking the edit button anyway, but that's what I personally use. There is another option which I will go over that you can use that you might find easier. Now that we have instant edit, we can go over here and see where the circle is. That was previously what we used to edit on console. You press circle to bring out your build mode, and then you hold down circle for edit, which is terrible. There's a reason why editing was so slow on console. So while you get used to this new button where you can instantly edit, what I suggest doing with this circle is you can change it to switch mode only, which is bring out your build. So you can't enter edit mode with that circle button. That way you'll get used to the new button quicker, because you won't keep doing what you used to do. That's the biggest problem. You might need to go to Playground to get used to stuff, but you don't want to go back to using your old edit mode just because you remember it and you're used to it, because this way is much better once mastered. So I change it to switch mode only.
Switch mode only. Switch mode only. Okay, and then this is gonna be place marker is gonna be edit.
Now that we're on that topic, there is one downside which I think will be fixed shortly, where the edit button you can't confirm with as well. So you can click to enter the edit mode, but unfortunately you're still going to need to click the circle to confirm the edit. So that's two different buttons. What it should be, and they'll probably fix it, is so you can enter edit mode with the left on the D-pad, and you can also confirm with left on the D-pad. That should be a change coming shortly. At the moment we have to press two different buttons, which isn't ideal, but this personally so far is what I use, and we're going to get into the build controls now. You press R2, enter your build controls. What we have here is something that I personally make a mistake, and this is a godsend. So what we're going to do again is squad comms. We don't need that. Now that we're in build mode, we're going to unbound it. Also with the sprint mode, we're going to unbound that in build control, because I never want to walk, basically, with the setting I've already explained. This is a mistake I always made. Once I edited build mode, I would always accidentally rotate my staircases mid-building. You might not have this problem, so you might not need to do this, but rotating my stairs was the biggest annoyance and a mistake I always made mid-build fight for accidentally putting too much pressure on my stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and clear this for now. So now that I'll never accidentally rotate my staircase again, we're going to go over to the D-pad and put rotate and repair on my D-pad. So that way I'll never accidentally do it mid-build fight again, and it's still there for an option if I ever need it. So now that my right stick down the bottom here has no function, what I can do here and what I do here is I go to change material. So now what that does is I can change material mid-build fight if I need to. Also, once I press square to get out trap picker, I use my right stick to change straps, which is so much better than previously having to go to your D-pad to swap traps. Now I can do that with my right stick and without ever taking my finger off aiming, which is absolutely brilliant in my opinion, and a really good setting and a really good upgrade from rotating and repairing and swapping that with change material. So these are the keybinds I use. But obviously, you can see right here my left stick is unbound. Now this is up to you. If you don't accidentally click down your left stick all the time, or your right stick for example, you can do something different to what I do. You can change your right stick to edit, right? And you'd never need to take your finger off the trigger. I've got a SCUF controller, but a lot of you guys wouldn't, so you wouldn't have paddles on the back. If you find it hard hitting that left on the D-pad to enter edit mode, you could make one of left sticks or the right sticks be your edit mode. So you just have to click that down to enter edit mode. Up to you guys. It's all down to personal preference and using what you think works best for you. But keeping in mind, this is going to take a little bit to get used to, but once you do master it, your editing will be 1,000.
I don't really care. My custom is just gonna be, what is this? Edit controls, okay, combat controls. Aim down sights. Next weapon. Yeah, screw this. I just need my building. I just need to be better at building, so I'm gonna go into a don't fail real quick. Practice a little. And yeah. That was kind of a waste of time. Waste of time, not waste of time. But I thought they would actually have good settings. That would have taken way too long to get used to. Like, he was changing almost like every single freaking thing, so. Make audio before. Oh, that's actually really nice. Oh, frick. Back to builder, but we'll make sure this is on still. So by default on, okay, and apply. That's a dope. That's actually really cool. No way. Sorry guys, this is my first time playing Fortnite today, so. No. Come on, put back the building from season 3 and 2. 2 and 3. Wait. Is it 2 and 3? What is this like? This gun is so loud. The inside isn't how... I thought the inside would be done too. But they'll probably do that next time. I love that noise. What's this room looking like? Nothing, okay. Go build battle myself. Oh my god. No. I literally need to fix that. How? Oh my god, what is this game? I need to practice that. Well, damage can't be a thing for me anymore, so. Fuck. That would not work. When you get high ground, what do you, when somebody's on high ground like this, what do? I usually just go. And if I don't know where I went, just keep going. That's it. I grabbed the SMG. Dang it, I need to work on that too. You know what I should change? My editing. Confirm. I feel like reset should be like reset should be like reset should be like bitch before what is this? Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich biscuit. I really don't know. Reset. What the fuck is that button? Cookie, tough guy, fuck that. No, what am I singing? No, frickin' Builder Pro. But then I want to customize it. Sorry, my controller died. It's literally plugged in. Oh my fucking. This outlet just obviously doesn't work. How is it not? Oh my god. That's not a dream.